Hey, it's Andy. So today we're going to talk about organizing that classwork tab. So there are some cool ways you can do it. It's very personal. In your classwork tab, basically you have what are called topics, and that's available right here at the top where you hit create. And when you hit a topic, you put it right here. Let's say I want to call this, I'm going to make a bunch of writing journals. So I'll put writing journal topics or writing journal options, something like that, and I can put it right there at the top and it will just pop up right there. And if I want to put more assignments or materials in there, I can just drop it in there. So you can do it by topic. Let's say if you're self-contained, you put math, you put language arts, you put writing, have a couple different ones and you drop it in there. That is definitely one option. When we went to full online learning, and so that's how I had done it for the entire time we were in person. Uh, but then when we went to full online learning, I did mine by week. So I had my e-learning week, and I would just straight up label what everything they needed to do was. I'd make sure it was in the right order. So going through each of this stuff, what they wanted to do. So you could go through right here. These were all of their assignments for that week. Now, the cool thing you can do is, let's say someone's missing work from something, or you're missing work, or you want to go back to something that you did, an assignment or an old material. You can just click right here, and it'll show you an expanded view of all of the stuff that you did that week. So here's some examples of some writing journals I did. Here's some materials of just some forms, that kinds of stuff. All sorts of cool things. You can go by week. Like I said, back when we were in class, I was doing it more via topic. So here's my social studies stuff. This is how I did all of my tests in class, was all through Google Classroom. Some editable documents I had here that were available that kids really enjoyed. Some of this looks like it's just, like I said, here's kids who turned in. Oh, this is something I mentioned in the other video that's really cool here. You can just make an assignment for a few kids. These two girls just wanted to write a story together during recess, and I was able to make the document and send it to them, and they were able to just write their own story, and they sent it to me, and we got to talk about it, and they wrote that just for fun. So you can make an assignment just for 2 students or just for 3. Another cool part about organizing it, I'm sure we all had students that had some missing work or had trouble getting things done during the pandemic. If you don't choose a topic, it will just float up here at the top, kind of in this like ether space at the top. And I had their names in bright red and showing up here saying, hey, when they clicked their classwork tab, the very first thing they saw was, hey, click me, this is your missing work. And the only kid who saw that was the kid who had the missing work. And that was for some of my cases of kids who had a lot of stuff that they were missing. And that seemed to help for some of those parents. Uh, that was one option, one way you can use topics or use different things to organize your stuff. Here, I'll even float through and show you. Let's see. Let's look at Mrs. Tillman, because I know she had a different setup to how I did. Let's look at her classwork. She started doing hers by weeks. So hers week of May 18th, showing you all your different kind of good stuff that way as well. Looks like she had her info down here, things that you needed to know, some extra stuff from beforehand. Check out how other folks, let's see, other classes I was in. Let's see. Oh, this was my classroom I had just for Mrs. Tillman's kids. See, so in here, all I had to do was post it by social studies, and then this stuff was just materials I posted because I was using this in person. I didn't need it to be as organized. Just had these common things that the kids were using all the time, and they popped right up here in the stream, and that's how I used it. So you can really use Google Classroom to a large extent, to a minimal extent, however you want, but however you organize classwork is really, really up to you. I hope that was helpful. Thanks.